Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Celtics.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. But they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the point. Here's ABC coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
13 seconds on the shot. 13.
Here's the teardrop. Good. Carter Williams with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this shot. That one is no good. On defense, Milwaukee. ABC passes to Vucevic. Soft touch off the glass.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Now here's Carter Williams. Hansen sets a screen for Carter Williams. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tries a 3, and down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from ABC. ABC's got his second bucket of the night. Carter Williams with it, averaging 12 points a game. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Carter Williams with it, now defended by ABC. Parker outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
So often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And here's Mills from the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Now Oladipo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia, pushing their lead to double digits. Harkless has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He addressed their offensive game plan and detailed an aggressive up-tempo style. It sounds like their offense is going to come from the transition game. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. Here's ABC. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Mills with it, guarded by Oladipo. Mills dishes to Henson. Parker passes to Carter Williams. And Mills kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Harkless. Here's Parker. Here's Henson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. ABC passes to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Orlando.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well. Guys, he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Carter Williams with the bucket. Here's ABC. He has 5. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Back to Carter Williams. 11 feet away. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
ABC passes to Harkless. He feeds it to Oladipo. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Kicks it to Parker. Fires the 3. The shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, it was an easy win, mainly because they completely dominated the paint. The rebounding totals were really astounding.
Here's ABC. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go. ABC's got 7 points in the game.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. I mean, those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to.
Here's Antetokounmpo, averaging 6 points per contest. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's ABC. Mills with the rebound.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give you.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Here's Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. He doesn't usually fire from out there. Carter Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Magic leading by 10. Here's ABC. He's got 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, now an opportunity to look at some of the stats on Patty Mills. A breakdown since the All-Star break. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, He'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
They get it back. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 8 points for Michael Carter-Williams.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ilias comes in for Henson. And it's Mayo in for Patty Mills. Here's ABC. Carter-Williams covering. ABC passes to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 10.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Carter-Williams. 8 points for him. Trying his luck deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side, Gordon. And Parker with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bayless comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. Fry comes in for Gordon. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Peyton in for Victor Oladipo. Now here's Ilyasova. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Bayless's shot is off. Tries again. Orlando grabs the miss. And they're running. Here's Miles, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Free throw good, Miles. Parker's checked in for Antetokounmpo. So he gets them both. Bucks trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Parker dishes to Bayless. And yes, sir, that one drops. Bayless has got his first 2 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
O'Quinn, the pass to ABC. There's the block. They retain possession. Peyton kicks to Miles. Back to Peyton. The pass to ABC. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's O'Quinn. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Bayless dishes to Parker. Passes to Bayless. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Take a look at the Magic. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the Bucks. They're in the 6th position.
Well, looking at Orlando, they've been the story of the regular season in my mind, smashing expectations and really taking the league by storm.
Yeah, they've been impressive, no doubt about it. Among the league's best as we approach the postseason. And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
He dishes it to Parker. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And he's almost putting on a little show out there with that fadeaway jumper.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. Though they haven't won in their first 2 meetings this year, Coach said he expects a different story this time around with a new offensive approach. He said that he wants them to attack more and not worry so much about finding the perfect shot. Really just simplify things for them. Let's see if that approach can take the season series to 1-2, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. And it seems that the offensive game plan will be the key for them tonight, guys.
Well, I'm sure they feel if they can execute their offense effectively, they'll be the ones controlling this game from start to finish.
And they have a good reason to feel that way, Steve. Offensively, they are a well-oiled machine when it's working.
Here's Peyton, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Ilyasova. Mayo into the lane. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Mayo's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
No good from ABC.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Bayless. And the shot is long. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Quinn. Here's ABC. He kicks to O'Quinn. Miles the pass to ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Peyton. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. That will count. And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Magic leading by 6. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Carter Williams, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter Williams has got 13.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up, fight strong enough.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 13. And Henson kicks to Carter Williams. And there's the rejection.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
Vucevic down low. Working on Henson. Good.
ABC.
And it's 9 points for ABC.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by ABC. Carter Williams kicks to Mills. Back to Carter Williams. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's tipped. Pass to Mills. Here's the screen. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Parker. Rob. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. You look at ABC, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Here's Miles. Buried from 15 feet out.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
And Bayless kicks to Mills. They set the pick. Here's Pachulia. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Pachulia's got his first 2 points. Magic leading by 9. Here's ABC. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mills. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's ABC. 9 points in the game so far. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Cannot hit.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
Now Bayless. No good with the layup.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Channing Fries checked in for Dwayne Dedman. The Magic shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Bucks trail by 12. Here is Bayless. And it's blocked. And here's the break. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dishes it to Mills. Feeds to Bayless. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Bayless has got 7.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
It's stolen. To the middle, stolen by Miles. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
There's a good screen. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bayless.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's ABC. He's got 11, and the 3 ball is good. ABC's got 14.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Bayless kicks to Mills. Orlando grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Stolen. And again, Orlando running the court in transition.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
To the wing on the left to stop the run. And Jared Bayless, the bucket on the assist by Mills. Mills has got his 6th assist on the night. Oladipo for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Magic. They lead by 13. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Take a look at what ABC's done. He's got 14 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Mills out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He had 55 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Magic leading by 9. The kick out to Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Carter-Williams. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
The Bucks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Mills, shooting 1.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's ABC. Carter-Williams covering. Here's ABC. No good again that time. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mills. That's good.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Well, now an opportunity to look at some of the stats on Patty Mills, how his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 12 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Carter-Williams off the left rim and out.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
ABC passes to Gordon. And Mills with a clear pass to the hoop.
Magic foul. Mo Harkless. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Well, you look at the numbers on the season, he's shooting 86% from the free throw line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season. So far in the game for Mills, he has 9 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance. Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 17. Mills dishes to Carter Williams. And the Bucks miss again. Magic leading by 4. Here's ABC. His three-pointers off the mark.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter. Yeah, and that's his first 3 and a half. There may be more in store.
And here is Carter Williams. He's got 19. Shot from free throw range. Here's Henson. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The dish to Oladipo. Here's ABC. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Bucks making a change here. Mayo's checked in. And the change for the Magic. Payton's checked in. Knocked away. Here's ABC. Cranes the 19-footer. ABC's got 7 points here in this quarter. Bucks trail by 7. Carter Williams kicks to Henson, and he gets the bucket.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Mills passes to Mayo. Carter Williams kicks to Mills. Carter Williams with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and it's blocked by Gordon. And here's Mayo from the arc, and Harkless pulls it down.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Magic.
This team seems to have gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on. I just think they're in a great offensive groove right now.
The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw, no good. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second free throw. Carter Williams with it. 19 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ilyasova dishes to Henson. Bucks passing it around. Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Magic leading by 7. Here's ABC. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. ABC's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Orlando. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. That drops. Parker's got 6.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering, and the shot is good from ABC.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
The kick out to Mayo. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Now here's Vucevic. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Out to Payton. A three ball. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice numbers from Gordon. 11 rebounds and a block.
The Magic have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And the first one at the line is good. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. And Gordon drops them both. Bucks trail by 13. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. To the middle. Here's Payton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Bucks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Knocks it loose. Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. Took him no time at all on that one. 14 points for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 19.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
No good from ABC.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Kicks to Parker. Puts up the baby hook. And he can't bank that one in. Magic leading by 17. Out left to the wing. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And checking out some numbers for John Henson. Now, the last month of basketball was for him 16th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And you called attention to his blocks per game average, Steve, and you're right on top of it. He's had a lot of success really protecting the rim and disrupting things on the inside.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bayless comes in for Parker, then for the Magic. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Vucevic, and it's C.J. Miles in for Gordon. They get it back. Pachulia, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. Down low. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
10 seconds on the shot. 10.
Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dedmon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
It's his first trip to the line.
Dwayne Dedmon. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Carter Williams. He's got 19. That's tipped. Shoots from the line. Orlando grabs the miss. ABC's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep. And that one's good. ABC's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Bucks trail by 20. And Bayless kicks to Mayo. Ilyasova sets a screen for Mayo. He feeds it to Bayless. Back to Mayo. 6 on the shot clock. Bayless's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Here's ABC. 32 points in the game. Inside. Here's O'Quinn, and he uses both hands to jam it in. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And Milwaukee has possession after the Magic pick up 2. They set the screen. Mayo drives in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Milwaukee, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Take a look at what Mayo's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Here's ABC. Payton outside. Stripped away. And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
Orlando moving the ball around. Payton passes to ABC. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
11 seconds on the shot clock. 11.
1:36 left to play in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Mayo against Payton.
Jump ball fall.
Orlando with the ball. Magic leading by 20. The pass to ABC. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. The Magic making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in.
Oladipo.
.102 left in the third. Here's Frye. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle, knocks it loose. Oladipo against Ilyasova. And then C.J. Miles with the dunk.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Bayless dishes to Mayo. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 22. Here's ABC. 32 points in the game.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
So both teams changing it up here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And he makes both free throws. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Here's Harkless. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Orlando out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. ABC is in at the point. Vucevic is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Miles in at the 2 spot. Here's Mills to the paint. He's looking for Bayless and finds him. Launches a 3. The rebound by ABC.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
And he gets it to go.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Here is Bayless. Pass to Parker. Shoots from 12. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got his 3rd assist on the night.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
ABC passes to O'Quinn. Here's Harkless. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here is Bayless to the left side wing. And here's Mills for 3. That's good. Mills has got 10 points in just the second half.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Here's ABC. The second chance effort. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Pass to Mills. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Bayless. 5 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got 8 rebounds in this game. Magic moving the ball around. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one is hammered home.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Mills to the wing on the left. Nobody near Parker. No good on the triple. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Miles, that's good.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Here's Mills. The Magic getting the bucket. They set the pick. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Here's ABC. And Henson pulls it down.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Deciding to change it up. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Payton kicks to Gordon. The pass to Rudez. Back to Gordon. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Mayo's running. That's good.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
A different look for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Mills in for O.J. Mayo. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Harkless comes in for Channing Frye. And ABC subbed in for Rudez. Now here's Payton. Here's ABC. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Vucevic throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
On defense, the Magic. Parker. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault. And that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by Aaron Gordon. The dish to Carter Williams. And Mills kicks to Carter Williams. Good on the triple. Carter Williams has got 12 points here in the second half. Here's ABC. Vucevic a screen on Carter Williams. The shot's good from ABC.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Now here's Carter Williams. Parker double teamed. Back to Carter Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the 3 off target. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. ABC passes to Vucevic. Soft touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by ABC. Back to Carter Williams. Puts up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Inside to Vucevic. Payton kicks to Harkless. Payton drives in. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Pachulia, he's checked in for John Henson. The Magic also changing it up. Dwayne Dedman's checked in for Vucevic. Frye comes in for Gordon. And it's C.J. Miles in for Payton. .131 left in the fourth. Another miss by Orlando. Bucks shooting 57% in this fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
This will cap a dominant run of games against these guys this year. They've played 3 times, and it's going to be 3-0 when this one's over.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this was going to go.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and boy, what a game it was for ABC. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Carter Williams. He's got 27 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
Well, he's had a great feel for the game today, for his teammates, for the situation, for his opponents. I mean, he knows what's going on out there.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from ABC. Parker double team. Mills dishes to Carter Williams. Sinks the triple. Carter Williams has got 30 points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Still Bucks ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 12.
.43 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
At the line for your Bucks, Michael Carter Williams. 2 shots.
That's good from Carter Williams. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
ABC.
Free throw good from ABC. Both free throws good from ABC. The Bucks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. No good on the triple. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's ABC. Carter Williams covering. Here's ABC. It's off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yo, as weird as it sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands going in. Yo, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.